Yo, Top Billin to ya. Man, Top Billin, come on now. What? Antonio Brown, possibly a Seattle Seahawk. That shit should be a complete felony, right? It should be a felony for more than one thing, though. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Antonio Brown here. I'm not going to lie. The first thing that I think about if I'm thinking about Antonio Brown is why in the hell would you sign this guy? Especially if you're a team like the Seattle Seahawks, poised to win the Super Bowl or at least be one of the finalists for the Super Bowl at the very least, in my opinion. Antonio Brown, let's be real here. This dude's a clown like Ringling Brothers. So I don't understand adding him to a locker room, but a locker room like Seattle with the type of leadership that it has with guys like Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright, Chef Russell, even the old head like Greg Olson, some of the guys there, even a veteran around the circuit like a Bruce Irvin, even though he's out for the year. Maybe these are the type of guys that can get in Antonio Brown's head, because if they are, or they are able to, the signing could be worth its weight in platinum. Antonio Brown, instantly the best receiver on the team, one of the top 5 receivers in all of the NFL. Even with him missing a season or whatever like that, I have no doubts that this man keeps himself in tip-top condition. His ability to get in and out of his routes, man. I'm going to do a little bit of a study here and tell you exactly where I think he would benefit most for Seattle, which would be the quick game. I've remarked about it in the previous video. The quick game to me could be the Achilles heel. Can't always worry about explosive plays. Like 1-900 shotty, he dialing them up. There's no doubt about that. Eventually somebody's going to take that away. Then can you nickel and dime your way down the field? I don't feel comfortable with Seattle being able to work the quick and mid-range game. However, I believe with a guy like Antonio Brown, it'll take the pressure off of a guy like Tyler Lockett. DK Metcalf coming into his own with the quick and mid-range game, but his stuff is still getting vertical. He's the best vertical threat in the game right now. Him with an underneath threat like Antonio Brown, and don't get me wrong, Antonio Brown is also one of the best vertical threats there, and that's what makes his quick game that much better, in my opinion, because people are so worried about him getting on top of defenses. Same thing with Tyler Lockett. Adding that dude in with the shit that they doing with 900 shotty dialing them up. Ooh, man. But that's only if this dude's head is right, man. This dude is on all type of hallucinogens and stuff like that, man. This dude is weird. That's straight up, right? Flatulence. All right, man, let's just go ahead and get into a little bit of a film study right here.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, real quick, if you guys don't know who Brown is, then I don't know what to tell you. The dude is like a 10-year veteran now, so you should know what he's about. But his ability to work the quick game, to be on time, to get in and out of his transitions, I mean, he can cut angles like you wouldn't believe here. You can see him as a kind of the front side ISO player from a reduced split right here, running an out route. You just got a kind of a post-will combination going on right here. The tight end and the Z receiver there. It's kind of a sit-down route right here. But being able to flood the field, but just to primarily focus on him because you know he's going to be able to get open quick. And, of course, cats don't want to put hands-on man with this guy. You do not want to get hands-on man and work with the touch-and-go coverage with this cat because he will absolutely separate your soul from your ankles. He is that damn good, man. So if this signing were to happen, man, I just think it's absolutely brilliant from a football perspective. See, watch this. Just look how quick and tight that is, right? Pause. Like, him coming up out of these breaks here. Like, look at this. Make everything look vertical until it's not. You can see the outside leverage that he's getting right here and the type of respect that he's getting. Usually coverage probably rolled towards where he is. You can see the safety right here definitely paying attention to him. Open up a lot of different things there. But look at him. Boom. Run him off. Cut that L on him, right? For loser. You're a loser in this route battle here. And bang. Just quick stuff like that, man. Being able to help the Seattle Seahawks suspect offensive line out, right? It can be suspect at times depending on the front, no doubt about that. But just having a guy who's tried and true and is exactly where you would want him to be in the quick game. All right, same deal right here. This time you see close quarters coverage. Still not trying to get hands on man, running a quick curl. You'll see them in matchup zone, and you'll see the linebacker here working weak side, trying to get over to him as well. Him being able to make people miss after the catch, that's a really great factor in this game that people need to pay attention to as well. And it'll definitely be there with Chef Russell serving him that rock. Quick curl, bang. Look at that. Oh. If he could have stayed on his feet a little bit more, probably didn't want to stay on his feet there, but you can definitely see what this guy's about, man, in the quick game. People are definitely afraid to get hands on man with this guy. He is a wizard, a route wizard. He would fit well football-wise in this particular scheme. All right, you're going to get right here, right out of the 1-900 shotty playbook, motion to empty. I love when Seattle goes motion to empty just because of Russell's ability to decipher real quickly, sight adjust, whatever he has to do. But you got to have these guys across the board who are able to get open quickly. Greg Olsen is one of those guys, but I'll be honest with you. I would love for them to go 10 personnel and get rid of the tight end on a lot of these motion to empty plays, right? Play it straight up spread, all right? Work a straight up spread with, of course, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and then you would have Antonio Brown and then David Moore. Or my boy Swain. More Swain, please. Freddie Swain eventually will be perhaps an Antonio Brown type, but as of right now, of course, Antonio Brown will be a better option. But you'll see Brown here in the slot, being able to work him in the slot, inside fade to the pylon. Tom Brady hits him, and it's all good. Motion to empty. Remember, Chris Carson also has really great hands, can get open fast. And, of course, when you spread them out like that, Russell Wilson with his legs as well becomes a threat. Can't do nothing with, look at this, bang. Look at that. He barely had any time to really work with the Patriots, man, and it was just all good. The guys, I'm telling you, he's a very great player. Don't let all the antics and all that fool you or cloud your judgment. He's great. No doubt about that. When he's on the field, he's great. When he's off the field, dude is weird. All right, Chef Russell and the boys, you got your 3-by-1 working to the boundary. However, they'll make it a 2-by-2, short motion by Greg Olsen here. So imagine if this guy going in short motion is DK Metcalf. Imagine having to match DK Metcalf up with one of these linebackers, getting him on that on the inside. Just a way to play around with your personnel. Of course, none of these little-ass DBs can do anything with him, and you know some of these slow-ass linebackers can't do anything with him as well, and that'll make him probably more like a tight end. You do want bigger bodies towards the middle of the field here, but and I believe you also have Tyler Lockett coming around here on a drag route, and he's unable to procure this one right there. Got to be able to have somebody that can work that, right? See him making them declare. Tyler Lockett on the drive route, wide open, hits him, bang, drops it, right? This is not to get on Tyler Lockett or anything like that. Obviously, he's a great player in his own right there, Pro Bowl caliber player, but you got to have somebody you can depend on right there. You don't want that. That should be an extension of your run game. If it's that damn wide open, you need to connect on those 90% of the time, and they're having trouble, I noticed, in the quick game. All right, you're going to get hesitation, jet motion to an out route by Tyler Lockett, corner route by the tight end here. I'm not exactly sure which one that is. I don't want to say the wrong one. Everybody's like, excuse me, sir, that's actually Will Dissly. I'm not Greg Olsen. You know, you weird Seattle people be. All right, then you have a mesh concept here, DK Metcalf, David Moore. So you can see how quick Russell gets the ball out right here. He really wants to hit this out route on this jet motion right here, but he's unable to connect there. And, hey, it is what it is, right? Go, hesitation, boom. Drive it, run it, gun it. Nope. Dropped it. But you get the picture, man. This ain't getting on Tyler Lockett. It's just having somebody else you can depend on in the quick game while DK Metcalf gets up to snuff and Freddie Swain as well. But take that man to 1-900 shotty and start dialing them up, all right? Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.